All right, good afternoon, everyone. It's 1 o'clock, 1:08 p.m. on May 12th, 2025. And looks like we got a little action here. This 5 minute candle, about 10 points. I'm not in the trade. Let's see where we're at. Possibly. Maybe. We'll see. Buying imbalances here. And nothing here. Point of control is below. 2 point of control right here. Not much negative delta. That's the that M over here. Looks like we may be coming down a little bit. I want to see to get it to be about right here. Then I'm gonna try to fade this. Let's see if we just build a little more. Got a bunch of negative delta coming in here, but we had that before on a private candle. I'm gonna follow the momentum down. I think we could probably get to about. Hmm, we'll see. What I'm gonna do here. Uh, and I'm gonna see where we're at. We just went a bunch lower. Bunch of selling imbalances there. Looking good. All right, I'm gonna take my stop and I'm just gonna float it with this. I'll let it sit right here. Still looks good. Lot of resistance in here. I'm just going to give it maybe a couple of ticks. You know. Okay, that's fine. Points took 2.5 points. Um, so let's see where else we're at. The value areas, which are these blue dots, they're pretty much the same. So we get a lot of buying and selling in this area. So my focus is actually right here and here. I'm not really focusing on the middle. I'm focusing on the out. Had some sellers come in here. We have a bunch of negative delta. 840, 820. So it's coming out. Still building negative delta in here. Not much positive delta. We're almost at the highs. I mean, we have another 10 points. We'll be at the highs of the day. Take a look at this POC over here and one up here. We're significantly lower. Significantly lower. There's support sitting right here. These are imbalances called buying imbalances. These are aggressive buyers. Now I'm focusing on this POC in yellow to see if we come down a little bit. See if this actually comes down. That's showing me that the money in this candle is coming down. The value area hasn't come down yet. How it just did. If you've just seen that, it just came down. Sellers are here, but also buyers are here as well. You got aggressive sellers on the left, passive buyers. So they're sitting down here and they want the market to go up. Now remember, buyers become sellers when they got to sell. Sellers become buyers when they want to get rid of their positions as well. But right now we're getting a little bit. If you take a look at this negative delta, it's pretty balanced. So we're going from here to here to here to here. Now that's a good move. There's nothing here. Now this may prevent us from coming and go. If we lose this, then we got to lose this area here. POC came down just one. So the buyer is probably sitting about right here. I mean, you got a bunch of sellers that are stuck. So we're going to see if we could come up here a little bit. If not, see if we could keep this low, be a higher low, but it's a lower high. Looks like sellers are dominant because if you take a look at between the POC, right in the middle of this range, POC right in the middle of this range. I just took that short there. So I think we could break below here. Once we there's a couple of buying imbalances right up in here. I think this is pretty fair, maybe 1-to-1 ratio. Yeah, that's what I want to see right there. We just got to get more buyers and more volume, and you get a bunch of strong buyers over here. But once it gives up, we should be able to go through all these buyers here. There's a lot of this illiquidity up in here. This needs to build bigger than these numbers. 176. So once we start building this, we should dump. We'll see. Volume, like I said. Yeah, you're getting the volume. There's a lot of trading happening right now. Now look at the buyers here, the delta, and the negative delta here. So you have buyers here. We got these numbers right here. There's almost double the amount of buyers here. So we'll see if buyers are accumulating up here. They're adding to their position. The buyers. So we got to see. So being that we're at this level for some time. So they were accumulating right in here. Remember, we had a bunch of sellers up in here. 700 sellers up in here. So once we pass this, we got a big buyer here. Once we pass this area, this 53.50, which is significant. Take a look at all these buyers, aggressive buyers. Pretty significant. I'm expecting that we would have gone, there already. So if I see any volume coming in that's not, we're starting to get negative, now we're starting to get a little bit of negative delta. Take about half of my risk. Go about right here. All right. So, not too bad. Probably left a little bit on the table, but the manipulation I didn't like. That's why I was manipulating the stop. So, got about 4 points, maybe. You got there, another 3 there. It's 2 here and 4 here. About 6, 7 points. 7-point move for the 12 minutes. Not bad. I'll take it. That's about it. I guess I got 13 minutes on this video, so I'll stop it here. Come back if there's anything worth trading. Anyway, please like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate your watching. If you watched this far, if you have any questions or anything, put them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. That's about it. So I'll see you in our next one. Bye.